everyone and welcome back to Clicks Before Coffee. My name is Sakshar and in this video we're going to talk about custom dimensions and custom matrices. And we are going to talk about a very important topic when you create custom dimensions and matrices, and that is called scoping. Now let's see where we can do custom dimensions and matrices from, and this custom dimensions and matrices that you create, you can inculcate this, you can put this in your custom reportings that you create, your custom reports that you create from the reports or from the exploration section. Now I'm just going to show you very basic thing about how you can create this custom matrix and custom definition. You can technically create this when you are creating reports, and you can create this when you are in the exploration section and you are taking some of the already presented templates from there from the gallery and you are creating your own reports. But I'm just going to show you how this is going to work, right? And what is the concept of scoping, and later on when we talk about custom reports, when we build reports, I'm going to go ahead and show you this more in the upcoming lectures. So right now just let's understand the basic concept of scoping and let's understand where can we do dimensions and matrices, custom dimensions and matrices from, right? So for that what we will do is we will go into our analytics account. So here you can see we have got our analytics account in front of us, and what we will do is we're in the home section, we will need to go to admin. Now the custom dimensions and matrices technically you can build when you are in reports and you're creating your own reports or you're in the exploration section, but I'm just going to show you right now from admin how can you predefine your custom matrices or your custom dimensions even before creating reports or creating some reports from the exploration section with the help of the existing templates, right? So we are in the admin section right now, and if you see, if you scroll down, okay, this is going to be under data display. Now if you see right here, we have got data display. We also have data display in case if you see on the left hand side of the screen, you've got data display here as well, and even there if you scroll down you will see something called custom definitions, which is here as well and which is here as well. You can see custom definitions. So what I will do is I will click on custom definitions. Now you have three options here. You can create custom dimensions, you can create custom matrices, and you can create you can also see calculated matrices, right? Now some of the definitions, some of the dimensions and the matrices is going to be in the analytics system already pre-existing for you, but when you try to customize dimensions or customize matrices, you can go ahead and create it from here, right? Now what we need to do is we just need to click on any one of these that you want to create for yourself, and you just need to click on create custom dimension or create custom matrix, whichever is it that you are creating right now, right? So here right at the beginning you will see that it gives you a warning. It says creating a custom dimension with a high number of unique value may negatively impact your reports. Be sure to follow the best practices when creating custom dimensions. Okay, you also have an article here that will basically show you what are the best practices when you are trying to create custom dimensions. Just for one time, let's go ahead and let's see what's in the article. So this is the article, right, where you have about custom dimensions. Okay, and you've got a small video here as well that is from Google, and basically you can just go ahead and see this before you're creating a custom dimension of your own. I will link this in the description. Okay, I will link this to this video so you can just go ahead and see it as yourself as well. Now not only with the custom dimension, if I click on custom matrices and click on create custom matrix here, you can see for custom matrix there is no warning, right? But when you are creating a custom dimension, there is a warning which says that we need to keep the value in mind. So you can just go ahead and see the article once before you create a custom dimension. Now if you remember the previous lecture, a dimension is something that defines the report, right? So it's not value based. you can't put a mathematical equation to it, like the place, the page location, all of that would be your custom dimension. And when we talk about matrix, a matrix is something where you can apply a mathematical value. It is always in percentage or in number, that is actual number of the dimension that you're choosing. Now for this, what we will do is we will go to the dimension name. Now you can go ahead and you can name this dimension anything you want, okay, and you will see here, okay, then that it's going to ask you for a description, so you can just basically put you can describe the dimension that you're creating, okay. So you have to keep this in mind, that a dimension can't be something related to a number or a numeric value or something mathematical, right? So I can say things like page location, okay, is going to be my dimension name, okay. And after that I can describe this dimension of mine, and I can even select a parameter of this, okay. So if I am going with an event dimension, then I would obviously have to choose a parameter. If I'm going with a user dimension, then also I can choose this property, user property, okay. Then it's not a dimension, it's a property with with event. You will see not user, with event it will see it's going to be an event parameter. We've already learned that event always has a parameter, whereas user it will be a property. And in case if I change it to item, it's going to be a item parameter. So item also has a parameter. Now let's learn what this scope is, right? What is this scoping when we see custom dimension? Okay, now scoping mainly is of three types. Number one is going to be your event scoping. What is an event scoping? When we create custom dimensions, and event scoping is going to be something like the page location, or if you're filling up a form on the page, it's going to be the name of the form, okay. Or if people are seeing an article on your page, on your website, on any of the web page, the name of the article can also be event scope, okay. It's always going to be related to what is the content on the website, okay, that people are scrolling, people are viewing. Whereas when you talk about user scoping, a user scoping generally means it's basically information on the user, whoever is on the website and using your website. Means let's say, suppose if the user has a certain age, it's coming from a certain age group, or he has XYZ requirements, right? So those things you can say is going to be user. So if you see here, we have got user property, and basically if I click on this downward arrow, okay, it's not giving you any option. But in case if I go to event and click on this downward arrow, it's going to give you an option, right? It's going to give you this batch ordering ID, batch page, campaign, debug mode, engagement time. So it's basically talking about the event that's happening on the website, right? What is the event that it's capturing? Is it a certain article that people are scrolling, or is it a form that they're filling up? Whereas when you talk about user scoping generally talks about the information on the user, okay. Now the last thing is the item scope. Now in item scope also, when we talk about item scoping talks about the items on the website. Let's say, suppose if you have an e-commerce website, and let's say suppose if you have a lot of stationery items on the e-commerce platform on your website, right? And let's say suppose if someone is buying a pen, what color was the pen? Okay, so that's talking about the item that you have in your website, and that is item scoping. That falls under item scoping. So what color was the pen? What type of ink the pen had, right? What type of pen was it? Is it a fountain pen? Is it a ballpoint pen? What type of pen is it? So that is item scoping. So we've got three type of scoping: event, user, item. So I hope the concept of custom dimensions and custom matrices was clear to you, and also the concept of scoping in custom dimensions and custom matrices. In case if you have any questions, please let me know. I will try to help you the best I can, and you can leave your questions in the comment section. And in case if you've liked this video, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and also press the bell notification so that you do not miss on any future videos in this course, in this series that we're building for Google Analytics 4. And as always guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.